What is going on, you guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series 116 Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee version 2. So before we get to the figure, let's go over the packaging. This is the old Studio Series packaging. You've got the insert in here, Bumblebee's Beetle mode. He is number 116. He is from the Bumblebee movie. And we are using his concept art from early promotion of the movie. Back, you have your obligatory product shots, your one-sentence bio down here. And you have the official Volkswagen license. Oh, that is it for the box. We will cover the backdrop later. In the packaging, you do get one of his arm blasters, done in gray, painted yellow, and you've got the arm blade, done in yellow, painted silver. So, here is Bumblebee, or the Volkswagen figure 2.0. I'm really happy they made this because I had so many issues with the original SS18. But yeah, so they decided to take the figure, reshell it, and retool it, and give us a more screen accurate robot mode. But here he is in his Beetle mode. Translucent windows and painted windows. Should have made up their minds if they wanted translucent windows or painted windows. But he is a licensed Beetle again. He rolls nicely. To store the weapons, you are going to take the knife, and this is going to peg on. Okay. There's a peg here and a port on the bottom of the gun. And then the blade, there's two ports that are going to peg into the exhaust of the Beetle mode. Oop. If he will do so. So you can store his stuff there. But I think this is really cool. Outside of the inconsistent yellow paint apps, he looks good. He's got visible head syndrome and visible robot syndrome. It looks good. He can roll. Let's I've done a slew of stuff here. So let's just go in order of everything. Actually, let's put him over here. Move those out. Starting with, we have the Studio Series B127. Now, I do not have the Buzzworthy version. I wish I had the Buzzworthy version of this mold. But there he is with B127. Here he is with Off-Road Bumblebee. Here he is with the original SS18 Volkswagen Bumblebee. You can see a lot of things are similar. Well, the roof section of the toy is the exact same. So, yeah, the roof, the canopy, and this part are the exact same. And I think the fenders are the same. Can he store the... Yeah, you could put the new weapons on them if you wanted. But I like the paler yellow on the new one versus the old one. This is more accurate to the movie. And just because I have it up here, because of how similar the molds are to one another, here he is with the Rise of the Beasts Bumblebee. Now, I wish they'd do a new version of this figure, too. Get rid of the off-road bit so you can recreate the first half of Rise of the Beasts. And here he is with the SS112 Voyager Optimus Prime mold. Or not SS112, the Rise of the Beasts Prime mold with the DNA kit upgrades. So, there's that. So, now we're going to take Bumblebee and put him in his robot mode. And we are back in his robot mode. Oh, stay. There we go. And I've got to admit, they really turned this mold around. They made him look a lot more accurate than the original figure. I'll address the wings here shortly, but he looks really good. He looks more accurate to his design in the Bumblebee movie. So, let's get a close-up look at his head. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Nice paint on the face. Let's get a closer look at that head sculpt. All nice and Bumblebee. With the obvious needs more paint on the face. But what can you do? Especially, well, considering I almost paid Voyager for this thing. He should have had more paint. Articulation-wise, his head's on a ball joint. Arms can do a full 360. In and out. Arms are on a ball joint. There is no waist rotation on this mold due to the new tooling. Hips can go forward, back, in and out. Thigh rotation. Knee, not that much of a knee bend. And the foot is on a ball joint. So, the doors are on a mushroom joint. So you can kind of give him the door wing look that the concept art had. Or you can, what you're supposed to do, I think, to rotate the doors away is just rotate them down like that. And boom, they're out of the way. And then you've got a cleaner robot mode from the movie. But what I like to do is rotate them this way and then angle them down. It just, personally, it looks better, and that's actually how the doors hung up on him anyway in the movie. So, yeah. Let's give him his weapons. You can plug the gun in on this hand specifically, and then you can plug the knife in on either arm, but it's going here if it wants to. So Bumblebee can poke, and shoot whoever he wants to attack. What I've realized is if you bought the DNA design weapon set for the Rise of the Beasts Bumblebee, those blasters, that blaster mold is the same, almost the exact same mold as the Bumblebee, as this mold. So you can double arm blaster if you wanted. And if you also own the DNA kit, you can use the battle mask, sort of, on him. You gotta kind of finesse it on there, but cool. If you want to make him use the battle mask. Like so. But, yeah, let me get this off. Let's give him back the knife. Oop. Bring that back all the way, because I didn't realize that wasn't all the way back. Alright. Now, let's bring in some more bees. Stand them up. Alright, starting off, we have B127. And you can see they scale pretty well together. I think they finally got the relative size of these guys down. He's just a tad taller than B127. Here he is with the off-road Bumblebee. And yes, I did switch their heads around. So, there he is with the off-road bee. Here he is with the original Volkswagen mold. And good grief. The amount of retooling and differences they made to this figure is great and weird at the same time, because Obviously, you can have the door wings just like the original figure, but they made it better. They definitely improved on the design. Because with how that figure was built, you can't have a clean backpack. This was designed to clean the backpack up. Plus, then the detachable arm for the blaster, the detachable face for the switchable face mask. But yeah, I love this figure. This will still be in my collection as my. He will be in the Beetle mode. I will leave this figure in his Beetle mode, while this one gets displayed as the main figure. And then again, here he is with a figure of similar nature, the Rise of the Beasts Bumblebee mold. You can just see how similar they are, built quality-wise, build-wise. And finally, here he is with the Rise of the Beasts Voyager Optimus mold. Just so you can see how they scale together. So now, let's bring the box back in a minute. We can have a look here at the backdrop. I do partially miss this about Studio Series, but at the same time, So, here is Charlie's garage. So you can put B in there, like he's in there, sitting in the corner, in the Beetle position, or whatever, but yeah. But overall, yeah. What do I think of this figure? I think this is a vast improvement over the original Volkswagen Beetle Bumblebee. He is restricted in his articulation due to the remolding that this figure has gone through, but I think the retooling was necessary in order to give him a better looking robot mode. And I genuinely think they succeeded with a better robot mode. I'm trying to get these doors the way I want them. But, yeah. I think this turned out pretty well. So that being said, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. This has been the review for the Transformers Studio Series Volkswagen Bumblebee 2.0. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.